Today our topic is why do we have menstrual cramps? This is one of the worst, right, for women because it affects our daily lifestyles. Okay, our mind, and sometimes you feel very tired, you couldn't work. Okay, menstrual pains are actually caused by two main factors. Number one is actually the pain caused by the period itself, and number two, period pain with another root cause like endometriosis, okay, which is a common disorder in which, right, endometrial, okay, like tissue grows where it isn't meant to be. Okay, when we are having period, our body will produce excess called prostaglandin, which is the compound that are released from the uterine lining when it actually prepares to shed. So prostaglandins helps the uterus to contract and relax so that the endometrium can detach and flow out of our body. They are a necessary part of the process, but in excess, right, they cause pain. If the uterus contracts strongly, blood flow is reduced and the supply of the oxygen to the uterus muscle tissues decrease, so causing the pain. And then, right, the productions of prostaglandins is related to inflammation. This is why inflammations play a very important role, and inflamed tissue tends to produce more prostaglandins. Yes. So for people who experience more menstrual pain, will also have been shown to have higher levels of inflammatory markers in the blood. Okay, and other factors that are also associated to the inflammations of your body, right, is our daily habit. For example, smoking. Yes, and naturally eating foods that decrease the inflammations in the body will help to tame the menstrual cramps. Yes, and these foods, right, includes, right, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts and seeds. So there is a connection, right, between the food you eat and your body estrogen levels too. Okay, and estrogen is a category of sex hormone responsible for the development and regulations of the female reproductive system. And there are also a secondary sex characteristic. Okay, and animal products, which is like, for example, animal product will increase the level of estrogens in the body too. And the more estrogens-based foods that you consume, right, the more likely your uterine lining becomes abnormally thick. So as a result, right, when it begins to break down during the menstrual cycles, so this process, right, actually creates more prostaglandins, yes, and resulting in higher level of pain during period. So what are the food, right, we should consume to reduce this naturally, so that we won't have to suffer too much during our menstrual cycles without, right, taking those like pills. Okay, because pills will cause side effect, right? So the most important thing is to you eat more brown rice, whole grains, bread, oatmeal, vegetables like broccoli, spinach, carrots, sweet potatoes, and etc. Okay, if you talk about fruits, right, you can take like more apples, mangoes, berries, orange. Okay, to avoid, but please avoid more like animal product, like for example fish, poultry, meats, eggs, and dairy products. Okay, and also to avoid more on like pastries or added vegetable oils like salad dressings. So this is very important. So you also need to avoid fatty foods like donuts, cheese, French fries, potato chips, and so on. Yes, okay. And what about for people who is lazy? Okay, Atomy, right, can save your time, and there are two fast and furious products for me, which is our fiber and hemorrhoid. Yes, This is my favorite. And why fiber? Because fiber is they can actually help to lowering the level of estrogens in our body. And Atomy fiber is really good because right, it was using psyllium husk and also added 10 other ingredients like blueberry, cranberry, carrots, and etc. Okay, the next one, right, of course, is our top seller supplements, which is hemohin. Hemohin is one of the main supplements, right, that you may consider to consume too. Okay, because right, the ingredients in hemohin, which is in Mandarin, right, one of the ingredients called 传胸, and this 传胸 itself has its functions to stop the menstrual pain, yes, and improve the health, especially after birth. Also, there's another one called tang gui. In Chinese, right, is female ginseng. Okay, it is very commonly used, right, to regulate the menstrual cycles and to relieve menstrual cramps. It also helps, right, to relieve menopausal symptoms. Okay, they also reduce anemia. Okay, and to re-establish a menstrual cycles after the cessations of birth control pills. So tang gui, right, is also considered antispasmodic, and there's one chemicals present in these herbs, right, may help to dilate the blood vessels and also to relax the smooth muscles of the uterus. Okay, thus right, it will relieving the menstrual cramping. Okay, here are some testimonial that those who have in Facebook that she share her experience after consuming hemohin, and it helps to improve her menstrual pain during her period. Okay, so well, I hope this information can really help all of you to solve your menstrual cramps, and thank you for watching our healthy and wealthy sub channel. Alright, and don't forget to subscribe Dreamy Lifestyle YouTube. Okay, thank you.